So, beginning round two, Lucia was the first, and I got very excited when Carson said that she was like in one of the outtakes that she was going to do a Billie Eilish. I said yes, and she did Wildflower.
Like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sigh.
I said, okay, here we go. I said, Lucia's in the driver's seat with this offering. I said, the look, the sound, the rendition, Billie, hand it over. I said, baby girl, I'm sorry. I said, it sounds like Lucia turned this into almost like Billie and Phineas wrote another Bond song.
Yeah.
Like in the whole precinct, I said the whole Olivia of it all. Like
yes,
she was channeling Olivia.
Yes, she was.
Previous contestant who was let go last round. Just her whole look, the smoky eyes, everything. There were times where you thought Lucia. I was like, is Lucia's eyes open? Yeah, they were open.
They were.
Her makeup made it look like she had those smoky eyes. But the way she just was singing this song down, to me, it also is another indicator on how brilliant of a songwriter that Billie and Phineas are.
Yes.
Like, it's just, to hear this song done in Lucia's voice gives me a new appreciation for this song.
Yes.
And it was just, I just was like, Lucia, there it is. There it is. That's what I was waiting for. It was great. Stephanie?
So, sadly, I don't know this song. So I was coming to it with a disadvantage.
It's a not as known Eilish song. Yeah.
Okay, Eilish. So I was coming at it with a bit of a disadvantage because I didn't know it. I love how she intermingled the English and Spanish, like how it just wasn't like, this is the English part, this is the Spanish part. I love how they were interwoven. She's just undeniable. She was gorgeous. The set was gorgeous. This is one of the situations where, just kind of like you were saying with the Olivia feel of it all. She just took me to another time. Like, watching her made me feel like I was living and watching a different time. She is just art, and you can't critique art. You can't critique real art, and that's what she is. You just appreciate it. The one thing that I will say that will come up a little bit later as well, and with a few of our artists, this was not up tempo. This was not up tempo. This was barely mid tempo. The fact that she's wearing a prom dress, like a gown, that should tell you all you need to know in the fact that this was not an up tempo, because there was no way mommy was moving in that dress. Which, they, at this point, I am fully believing they are not calling the shots as far as what songs that they are singing. So, Lucia, I don't fault Lucia for that fact, but I just can't stand when they say that they're going to give these artists an up-tempo and a ballad, and the up-tempo is not up-tempo. Renzo was up-tempo. You know what I'm saying? This was not up-tempo. So that's my only critique, but that has nothing to do with Lucia.
You're right.